What up? Boy, I'm back. Alright, like I'm back. I ain't gonna talk to y'all. I forgot to shout out though. And like I did this off the strength of just one check. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know the nigga, even if the nigga himself recognize this, I want to shout out to that nigga Don Dot. You know what I'm saying? Greenfield, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say North Carolina. Charge my heart. Charge my mind on my heart. You dig what I'm saying? But that nigga Don Dot, that, you know what I'm saying, that on the back porch, fresh out of jail, beating with the banister and the pen, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, I reached out to you, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube via the instant message or the messages or whatever, comments. Like, fuck it, I left you my personal number. The number I left you, I paid a bill on that joint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You need to start moving towards the north. You dig what I'm saying? I know you got the south on lock right now. You need to start moving towards the north, branching out. But definitely come to Chicago and fuck before. You know what I'm saying? Get you in these clubs. You know what I'm saying? No problem with it. But this right here, this is dedicated to all my Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you real Chicago, you're going to stand up instantly. As soon as I said that, you're going to stand up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be your arm, your armpit, you know what I'm saying, the hair on your back, your neck, or your eyebrow. You might have a unibrow or something, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's on you to figure that out. Male or female, you can take care of the part. You got a unibrow. But, this is for all my Chicago people. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Shawnee Correctional Center. You dig what I'm saying? Anybody that hear this from Shawnee that know this, you know what I'm saying, they know that this way this was created. You dig what I'm saying? Yo. Oh. I'm gonna make this my trademark, right? Make this my trademark. A square in one hand and a swig of my canteen. I mean, you got to be more careful, boy. Got to be more careful. Alright, so we call this, and I call this Chicago, flat out. You dig what I'm saying? Anybody that don't know nothing about Chicago, I'm going to try to give you a little bit of insight to Chicago. Yeah, check. I'm from Chicago, and ain't no other city like mine. A city give niggas to stay on the grind. Yeah, I'm from Chicago, where the thoroughbred standing in line and knock your head off your shoulders when you get out of. I'm from Chicago, and I love my home. It's a city of 4 sides, and each one's in a world of its own. Where gangsta originated thanks to Alphonse Capone. And it's hard coming up in that 13, your ass considered grown. It's home of the folks, Force, Lord Speeds, and Blackstone. MCs, New Breed, Kings, Black, and Latin Soul. Where niggas post up on the block like gnomes with pounds and keys, halves, quarters and zones of crack powder blows and all different types of drugs. And the guys, they hustle all seasons around the globe. Summer, fall, winter, spring, sunshine, rain, sleet, or snow in the blocks. It's like a show. Them niggas fresh to death with cars hooked up sitting on 24s. I mean, what other city you know? If you be caught with coke and get a lower thumper, they'll let you go. For 85% of the niggas, they stick to the code. This is our time now, Chicago. Let's go. That was just the first verse. And I'm really feeling my Chicago shit. If you listen, like the hook repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to go back into the hook because the hook repeats itself. But check, right? I know my swag turns up. Lovely looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? Home to different nationalities and all types of cultures. different personalities and all types of vultures. Just like a jungle with all different kinds of poachers, and the streets ain't sweet or kosher. If a nigga get out of pocket with you when they approach it and forget, that's when you up your toaster, flip them niggas, and that's when the game is over. Cause if you real, even females gon' pimp and hold ya. Only the strongest survive here, so you gotta be a soldier. City officials trying their best to control us. Drugs moving fast, so they try to slow us up. Send the law around, but them boys can still get slugged up. Lock us up, but you see that you still can't hold us. We'll get probation or do time, and then they'll parole us. My city niggas get gutter like grime does, and if you ain't a thorough-ass nigga, my advice, don't come around us. And I will repeat the chorus again to y'all, but if you heard it the first time, you know I'm from Chicago. And if you're from Chicago, you already know about it. Third verse. This is the place I love. It's a city of chiefs, COSs, reaches, and gubs. Chicago's one of the best. Produce people like Twista, Psychodrama, Shauna, Kanye West, the Bratha Flick, Do or Die Common, and DJ Ferris. I mean, we had Rosa Parks here. Marquette Park and Martin Luther King had a movement march here. All I'm saying is we holding it down here. Yeah. It's the north, east, west, south side of the Chi here. If you are, then please throw your hood up. Now, fuck that. Everybody, Chi-Town, stand up. Now, if you can't love that, if you can't love the fact that everything that I said was actual factual, I mean, what other city you know that you get caught with cocaine, whether it be rocked up or soft? If you get a law, a thumper, a.k.a. a banger, a.k.a. a piece, however you look at a gun, if you give the law one of those in Chicago, they'll let you the fuck go, man. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is real out here, man. We don't keep accumulating the murder capital of the world for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And we got specific days. I'm not bragging or boasting. Don't get me wrong, because this shit is sad. But every weekend, man, we accumulate enough murders within a weekend, Friday to Sunday, man. Then some towns accumulate in a year, in a fiscal year, B. This shit is retarded, man, but it is what it is. So just like New Yorkers can say, pertaining to New York, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. If you can make it here, and you can make it to 25, make it to 21, if you can make it in Chicago to 18, you are a blessed individual, man. And that song right there was just for Chicago people, man. Real talk. I mean, it's bigger than just the negative. Like I said, we had Rosa Parks here at one point. Where I'm from the southwest side of Chicago, right down the street from where I live at. Before my time, Martin Luther King had a movement march here. You know what I'm saying? Marquette Park, straight Klan, hooded, all that shit. That shit happened. That man marched all over the world. But you know what that man said? From his heart and from his mind and from his being? Chicago, Illinois, by far, was one of, if not the most racial places he's ever set foot in. You got to dig that, man. No matter what side of the fence you on, you got to dig that. I'm doing this shit right now before February get here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm embedded in this shit. I'm deeper than the fucking blacktop and the asphalt right now when it comes to Chicago, man. Real talk. Oh, fuck you, man. I'm out of here, man. Boys getting raspy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving y'all another, so stay tuned. You heard? 100.